This video is proudly sponsored by Baolao. Today we're in Hong Kong for the first time on the channel to ride the famous double-decker trams, which are so endeared by locals and tourists alike. And there really is no better way to see both the majestic skyline and bustling city streets than from the top deck of one of these multicoloured icons. Welcome to Hong Kong Island, the beating heart of this special administrative region of China, which is home to 7.4 million people and a place that after 100 years of British rule has such an eclectic mix of European culture and Asian flair in what is the world's fourth most densely populated urban area. It's quite something to experience. After my first visit here a few years ago, I keep coming back for more. If you don't speak English, be sure to turn on the CC subtitles as they're translated into 140 languages for you. Let's head to the westernmost station, the terminus at Kennedy Town, to get this trip started. Six overlapping routes operate on the 30-kilometre Hong Kong tramway, and we'll be travelling from Kennedy Town to Murray Road on the Happy Valley route, one of the two that start here. This is a distance of around 4.5 kilometres and is scheduled to take 28 minutes of travel time. The Hong Kong tram system was built by the British and opened in 1904. It was fully electrified from the start using 550-volt DC overhead trolley wires and currently operates 167 of these double-decker trams, including a few special tourist-oriented ones, making it the largest tram fleet in the world that solely uses double-decker vehicles. There have been and still are a number of different models of trams in service, with some vehicles running today dating as far back as the 1950s. However, these have all been fully overhauled between 1987 and 2009 to their current condition. This vehicle has both wooden seats and benches in a variety of layouts. Some models have newer plastic moulded seats. They're definitely not going to win any prizes for comfort, but the average journey people make is around 10 or 15 minutes, so I'll probably survive. Other amenities include metal poles for holding onto if you're standing, fully opening windows for ventilation, and digital destination boards at the front. There is no air conditioning, Wi-Fi, toilets, or catering on board, I'm afraid. The system is now over 120 years old and had been slated for scrapping when the new MRT Island Line was built, which basically covers the same route, but fierce opposition from the locals saw the affectionately known Ding Ding saved, for the time being anyway. The system still sees a daily ridership of over 180,000 passengers, so it's far from underused. On the contrast, on the many trips I took, the trams were full and there was standing room only. All track is built to 1067mm Cape gauge to allow extraordinarily tight turns on the city's sometimes confined streets. Tickets for adult and children 12 and over cost $3 Hong Kong, which can be paid by Octopus Travel Card or contactless bank card. Seniors and children 11 and under get a 50% discount on this price. Payment is taken when you alight at the front door and not upon boarding. The fare is always the same regardless of distance travelled. A big thanks to Baolao for sponsoring this video. Baolao is an amazing website for researching and booking trains, planes, buses and ferries in Asia. Let's take Beijing to Shanghai as an example. Just enter your route and date and you can instantly filter the options, times, prices and modes for your journey. Many of these also show information and photos on the selected vehicle. Choose your favoured option, enter your details, make your payment by credit or debit card and the tickets will be emailed to you right away. click my affiliate link to quickly search and book the best deals on Asian trains, planes, buses and ferries today. There is no fixed livery for the system, instead with every tram being sponsored. Like it or not, it certainly gives some very brightly coloured and interesting spotting opportunities of the different liveries. What's your favourite one you've seen? Leave me a comment below. At the stop for the Hong Kong-Macau ferry, we hit another tram and traffic jam. This delays us by around 10 minutes and we barely move in that time. However, I'm not fussed as it's all part of the experience. If I wanted to get there fast, I'd have taken the MRT. It is starting to get a bit hot in here with zero airflow though. If you want ad-free early access to every video, great perks and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now or the join button in every video. Thank you! We are now back on the main line with dedicated tram lanes. Hopefully we'll be able to make much better progress now. I guess the trams have been backed up in both directions as we now pass a long line of 8 in a row. Now for the last part of the trip, I am free to enjoy the tram window views of the Hong Kong skyline with the very humid wind rushing through my hair. We are just arriving at Murray Road now. Nearby is the Peak Tramway funicular, which scales Victoria Peak at an elevation of 400 metres above sea level. At the top you'll find a shopping centre along with many restaurants, cafes and some amazing viewpoints of the whole city. I had a thoroughly enjoyable trip. Yes, it wasn't fast and it was very hot, but it was very cheap, and if you come to Hong Kong you have to ride the trams. It's an absolutely unforgettable experience that I'd highly recommend to everyone. Have you been on any interesting tramways before? If so, which ones? How did you find them? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next video.